Hi, I'm Paul Fagan. I'm the founder of ActionCOACH here in Ireland. I introduced the business to Ireland in 2002, and since then we've become Ireland's largest business coaching and training organisation. We get amazing results with our clients. It starts off on a journey, so it takes a number of months or a number of weeks working with a coach to get results. The first thing is to develop a business success mindset, a winning mindset for the business owner and their team. Once we have that in place, we can then start implementing strategies. The strategies cover sales and marketing strategies to start getting the turnover increasing. We also work significantly on profit strategies that gets the profits flowing. And then the next element is we start to see that there's a demand for labour and jobs start getting created because the business is now growing and they need more help. After that, it's about helping the business owner understand the financial mastery or management of the business. And then there's other tactical things like putting in place systems or helping them hire new team members, help them get the best performance from new team members. It's an interesting fact, but 80% of business startups actually fail. And if we can do something to help those businesses survive, then we're making massive contributions. An awful lot of business owners are the professionals in terms of the career that the business delivers or the product or service that the business delivers. For example, a pharmacist studies pharmacy or a doctor studies medicine. However, when it comes to running the business of medicine or the business of pharmacy, then they need business systems, and that's where ActionCOACH come in.
My name is Paul Clarke. I'm the Financial Director and General Manager of TC Matches Carperts Limited. We're a company established since 1988. We are the largest independently owned carpet and flooring retailer in Ireland. We got in contact with ActionCOACH through a direct recommendation from another client. We've been working with ActionCOACH now for 18 months and it has been a pretty enjoyable and sometimes challenging experience. Having come out of the recession the last 7 or 8 years, this is a crucial time for the development of the company, and we felt that we needed additional outside expertise to help us focus on the key deliverables we needed to get in control of to help the company's growth. ActionCOACH's approach to business development, its focus on clear, concise goals, its whole ethos about 90-day planning, measuring, testing and feedback, engagement with the team and really setting definable KPIs that we can measure and grow off has had a huge impact on the company. This year we've opened 2 new outlets and our existing outlets are all up in the region of 15%, so it really has galvanised the team and has changed the whole ethos of the way we do business on the company level. And for me personally, my background is finance, so I'm well used to looking at figures, but sometimes what you need to do is get up and get into action, and that's exactly what ActionCOACH has helped us to do, to move on and to personally look at my own targets as well as the company targets. In our case, it has really paid benefits for us very quickly, and it takes you out of your own comfort zone, makes you address the things you need to address, which you cannot replace outside expert advice, and it really shortens that whole time frame that you may have taken to get to it naturally yourself, you know. So without a doubt, well worth investment.
I'm Eamonn Elders. I run Creation Station. We are a bespoke display company. A lot of our business is referral. We've got some of the best brands in the world, so our problem wasn't getting business, but the issue that we had was actually handling the business that we had proficiently for the clients at the level that they're at, and having some sort of a structure and knowing where we're going. My bank manager, AIB bank manager, actually invited me to a seminar, so we went along. He felt that maybe our business could benefit from coaching. My initial thought, I guess, was it was like the Americanism thing, that maybe I didn't need that sort of somebody standing up talking about success, but it wasn't like that at all. There was certain things that were said on the night that really hit home. I think it hit home with everybody in the room, and we could relate to a lot of it. And I kind of felt at the time that if I could take on board even 20 or 25% of what was being said, that it would be worth it. Anybody who owns a business can think that they're awesome at it or be brilliant or whatever about what they do, even if they're successful. But to talk to somebody else about structures and take on board some of what they're saying, at least, if you can get that from a coach, I would say it's worth doing, because it's been worth doing for me.
We've been working with ActionCOACH for some time. I think my main motivation was that I had really gotten to a particular point in the business where I personally, on my own, wasn't able to go any further, and I needed somebody who was going to guide me. I don't think we would be in business to the same extent and same level as we are now without ActionCOACH. In terms of value for money, it's been invaluable. So the money we've actually spent, the benefits have far outweighed any money that we've ever put into it. You know, we kind of looked at it as hiring one person into our business, one additional person. But that person has just guided the whole aspect of our company and the vision and where we're going and the success of it. We've worked in all the different aspects of the business over the years. So we've looked at systems, we've looked at procedures, we've looked at the finances, we've looked at the sales, absolutely everything, HR, staffing, hiring, firing, all of those things. And it's an all-round coaching element for the business. It's absolutely every area because all of those areas need to work well at the same time. Business is like a team sport, and I think every good team has a great coach, and I think every good business needs a great coach to make it a great business, and that's the main thing, and I'd say that to anyone who'd asked.
We're with ActionCOACH now about 4 years. We run a good business. We're happy enough to say that. We're very proud of what we do. But ever so often you do need somebody outside of the business that's sort of telling you, well, what about that? It's great to have a vision and say, look, in so many years' time, I hope to have X, Y, Z in terms of my business. But how am I actually going to get there? And you'll only get there by taking steps every year, every quarter, and you build on that. And they're the building blocks for the success. And having a coach gives you that focus. Whatever thing that we do today, you can do better tomorrow. And as long as we stick to that ethos, then that's our culture, and that's what the basis of how we operate. 4 years ago, I started working with ActionCOACH, and we got to a stage where we'd made huge improvements, and we sat back and said, that was great, ActionCOACH was well worth the investment. We then stopped dealing with ActionCOACH for a period, and of course, systems drifted. I no longer had that person whispering in my ear saying, Peter, you didn't do that this quarter, you know? I no longer had that focus there. It wasn't long before I realised we needed to get re-involved with ActionCOACH, and now we're working very successfully. Just last month, ActionCOACH came to the workshop with our staff. Management didn't take part in it, and they spoke to the staff directly. And on all 3 counts, the staff were able to report that it was a better place for the residents. Operationally, things were running smoother. So much new systems, a lot of ideas that come forward from them were in operation, and overall a much, much better place to work in.
I was only playing at it, and I was having a little bit of a tantrum about what was happening in my business, and I just wanted to show that I could do it better and that it could be done. And then they started making me think about it as a business. I saw that you could get salaries, I saw that you could pay the staff better than everybody else was being paid by clever marketing strategies, by clever use of the money. It made me look at it and see it as a real opportunity, whereas I would have shied away from these things. I just feel they have my back, actually, because they have the knowledge that I don't have. I'd recommend it to all sorts. I'd recommend it to people like me because they really did help. But I can actually see, even as I'm beginning to grow in my knowledge, how much more I can do and how much more this knowledge can grow. And I've seen other people and I've seen other businesses and going to the workshops and things. You hear other stories and they are just amazing, and these are just people achieving. So it's marvellous.
The one thing that John really got us focused on is the numbers. We'd have been notorious really for getting through each month, but not really being clear on what our numbers were, what our targets were, where we are with sales. But he's constantly got us watching the numbers now, and just by doing that, we've seen our business grow by about 50% in the past year, without really even doing any proactive marketing or anything like that yet. But it's just being conscious of your costs, chasing up on quotes, all those sort of basic things that we should have been doing probably all along, but having a coach to be almost accountable to has helped us an awful lot. I mean, initially when we met with ActionCOACH and we discussed the fees, I thought, crikey, this is expensive, but it's not turned out to be the case. John's just like another employee in the business. and you know, with our growth in turnover of around about 50% in the past year, it's easily paid for itself. So I wish I'd done it a long time ago.
My name is Rob Hennelly and I'm from Love Media. We're a digital marketing company based here in Dublin, and we got involved with ActionCOACH Ireland because I suppose we're 2.5 years in now. We're kind of looking to grow the business to the next level. We've built a really good client base, but I suppose at this point we're kind of looking to take on more, and to do that we know we need to increase capacity and probably streamline what we're doing already. And it's hard to do that when there's only 3 of us in the company full time, and then we've obviously got some outsourced staff as well. But I suppose for us it's important that we systemize it before we start taking on more work, and that's exactly what we're working on with ActionCOACH Ireland, is that the systems are in place so that when we do take on more work we're able to effectively manage it and provide really, really good service to our clients, which is a vital component for us growing the business.
So in business today, having a business coach is no longer a luxury, it's an absolute necessity. If you're absolutely passionate about growing your business and really want to achieve the types of results that you've just heard our clients talk about, give us a call today. We'd be delighted to help you. We would love to help you take your business from being a good business to being a great business.